everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in once again. So I've been AWOL a bit, because I've been going through the most, I don't know, perspective, but I haven't been up to updating on anything because my life has sort of been in limbo. Okay, so I decided to do a life update. Now for those who are interested, for those who care. Basically it all boils down to the effects of COVID-19. So today is my last day in my apartment. I'm going to crash at a friend's place until I sort out my things, because I have decided to leave the city. I really do wish I was going home, but I can't. So I'm going to be changing employers, and therefore I'll also be moving to a different city. Details are yet to be confirmed because, wow, guys, the admin, the paperwork behind transferring is also quite, wow. It differs, but I'm just waiting at this point. I'm waiting for things to be finalized, and then I can say where I'm moving to. It's time for a change of scenery, so there's that. But all in all, I really had like major dental issues, so that too was like really messing with my mood because I was in pain a lot, and the dentist that I was using, let me just say, Chinese people have a different way of doing things. Okay, so I had to do like a root canal, and I went to see her about 6 times in the space of about 2.5 weeks, and it's only now that I'm out of pain, but the whole time it's just been really, really stressful. I had headaches, my jawline was sore, and all of that. So I decided to just, because I feel better, but also just want to make it better, I decided to go out and do a foot treatment. That's one of my favorite self-care routines, to just go and treat my feet, and also wash my hair. That's also very therapeutic. Sundays are hair days for me, so that's kind of what I got up to today. I'm now going to be taking my suitcases to my friend's place, and then we'll be waiting as to what goes on. But I want you to just check out the little mini vlog I did of my foot treatment. I tried shooting hair, guys. I can't do the hair thing. I also feel like my hair, it's time. I think it's nearing time for me to just do the big chop once again. It's no longer fun, so I think I'm going to be cutting my hair really soon. That's going to be interesting, and I'll definitely capture that on camera when I do. Let's check out my feet day. Alright, so I decided to do a foot treatment today just to relieve some stress. It's not that expensive, but here I am. And I'm wearing my nose ring the wrong way around wouldn't go in. So yeah. He just asked if it's not too hot. Oh, it's fine. Thank you. Okay. So this is like a tea thing that they're just gonna soak my feet in for less than an hour. Don't judge. The last pedicure that I did was in January. So that's the remainder of it. That blue tip right there is the remainder of it. Yeah. So I'm in the process of removing that.
So what you see now is this kind gentleman gently filing my feet after about 10 to 15 minutes of my feet soaking in this tea soak. I guess that's what I would call it. And what you did not see is a complimentary massage that I got because it took me by complete surprise. Okay, it was for my back and my neck, and I think he popped a few things here and there. It was really cool though. Left me feeling rather relaxed, So basically this foot treatment is for about 60 minutes, and it cost 70 renminbi, which translates to roughly 150 rands or so, 150 South African rands. So he soaked the feet and then he cleans them off and shapes my toenails, cuts off those cuticles, that whole schlep that I'd rather not do myself. I found this treatment rather relaxing because, like I said, I really enjoy having foot treatments, and it was just quiet time to myself. So anyway, so I'm going to just explain what is actually happening with me. So the lockdown in China basically began, I would say, like it was towards the end of January, around the 23rd or something, right? And it really affected schools most primarily because, kids are susceptible to the disease and they fight it off harder than adults, right? So because I work in a kindergarten, I'm literally at the bottom of the food chain in that regard. So even if schools were to open, kindergartens are like the last to open because I teach really, really young kids. But anyways, there was a turnaround, by the time it was May, the government had said the lockdown is going to lift to the extent that we could go back to work. And I was so excited because it's been rather tough with the lockdown. I had to take a pay cut. I was getting paid, I'm still being paid about a third of my salary. And so that restricted a lot of, my plans for the year financially anyways. So then as I'm saying, I was excited that I was going to go back to work. And then came the date for us to open, and we didn't open. And if anyone has any experience with working with Asian people, they never keep us foreigners in the loop. I have no idea why, but we never know what is going on. We're always the last people to find out, and they're very, very good at doing like last minute announcements for things that could literally send your life like on a 180, So it turns out that my branch had decided to close down, and nobody told me. Nobody told me that I didn't have an employer. So there I was, sitting around waiting, and only to find that I actually don't have a job anymore. But anyways, they were trying anyways to keep me around by making me offers in the other branches of my current employer, because most foreign teachers had left China. So there's a shortage of teachers, right? So then I took it as an opportunity for me to change sceneries, because I've had the experience of working in a kindergarten, and this time I'm going to try and work in a training center. So yeah, that's literally what I've been doing now. It's been rather hard because I had to decide to leave a school that I was actually quite happy to work at, and and then go through the whole recruitment process all over again, which is also rather draining. It's really draining because I had to prepare demo videos, introduction videos, and then sit through like tons of interviews as well. So, but like, yes, it's now it's looking good. I think I found a school that I will be happy to work at. But like I said, the documentation process really is a schlep and a half. So I'm literally just waiting for that to come through. And then as I wait for that as well, I had to move out of my apartment, my dearly beloved apartment. But again, luckily I have somebody who I can crash with. So yeah, I'm grateful for that. Yeah, guys, that was the end of my foot treatment, and I really enjoyed it. I hope to see you again soon. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Later.